Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes. Trails to Zero, Zero no Kiseki. And real quick, one of the things I should touch on is I've been trying to find out if there's any sort of official translation for the Zero no Kiseki part, because the no is like a preposition, but it's so generic you don't really know like what it's supposed to mean exactly. Because in Sky they translate that as in the. For this one, they sometimes translate it as from. I saw Trails from Zero. I don't know if it's meant to be two because I think it's this other one is called sometimes called Trails to Azure, and then Sen is obviously Cold Steel. So in that case, it's of. As a result, I don't know if it's supposed to be Trails of Zero, Trails to, Trails from, or what exactly. If they ever give us something official, I'll update it then. But until then, I'm going to refer to it as Trails to Zero. Let's continue the game. Go in the second chapter. Sappers, to find out what that it's actually called, you have to look at the save file. You bastards. You had the nerve to come back here? Do you know how much Mira was used to bail you out? Bribing congressmen isn't exactly simple, you know. It's actually an art here in the US. We're sorry, boss. We didn't expect the police to be in a place like that. So you're called the Special Support Section, huh? Fabio, Morand. Those brats were the cause of your screwing up, eh? Yes? Including the kids from downtown, but they seem to be the bunch of women and children newbies I heard of. So you lost. To them. Your failures as pros. No way! We'll make them pay for that. I've heard these kids use the rundown building in Central Square as their base. If you could give us permission, we would go raid them sooner than later. You idiots! When push comes to shove, those police kids don't matter at all. The true opponents we must crush are Heiyue. Those annoying stooges from the Eastern District. Well, no, Garcia. There's no need to be so irritated. Mr. President. We certainly did just lose a route to the Republic area due to them the other day. However, behind the scenes, we're connected with that Chairman Hartman. We're not going to lose supremacy on our home turf. However, only that man is dangerous. The one clad in black is the only one. That assassin that played with you, huh? Seems considerable dexterity is needed to handle a veteran Jaeger. No doubt that cow spent a fortune. Mr. President. Well, we will prepare countermeasures against the Heiyue without worrying about that. We even got a rough idea about the war dog, so next time we won't fall behind. Our more pressing problem is next month's approaching auction. Yes, I understand. No matter how cocky those bastards are, we can't let them interfere with this year's auction. Leave the police and the guild alone. After all, neither of them can lay a hand on us. We must perfectly organize in order not to get hindered by the Heiyue, by that assassin. Understood. Nice job, Rixia. That's part of the Lark Seal show, if you didn't gather. Thank goodness. Somehow I managed up to this point. Yes, that's good. Missilia. Speed and timing are good. What remains is to intone with each juncture. Don't get into the swing of the music, but control the music with your dancing and acting. Until the end, quietly, purely, with the dignity unique of the Moon Princess. Yes. How careless. That's what I'd want to say, but... Honestly, I'm impressed. Until now, there hasn't been a single person who was able to keep up with my practice. You're really doing your best, eh? Miss Ilya. However, I'm anxious. I think what I'd do if during the performance I'd hinder you. Don't worry, you've got talent. That's why you have the possibility of surpassing me, Ilya Platier, in the future. You must have faith in my judgment. Somehow I can't imagine it at all. Surpassing you, Miss Ilya, it's obvious that's impossible. Well, I don't have the intention of getting surpassed easily. So get to my level at once. Become an expert rival with whom I can compete seriously. Please don't make impossible demands. Why am I in such a place? By now, I should have left Crossbell and been on my way to return to my homeland. Getting caught when you came to observe my practice sealed your fate. I'll never let you go, clear? Mommy. My, are you really exhausted? No, I'm fine. It's, you know, I'm worried about my lack of skill, but aside from that, there's that letter. Letter? What's that about again? It's the letter that was sent to you, Miss Ilya. The one from that Gin person. That one? How stupid, it's just a prank, right? If I minded every one of those, I couldn't be a star. But you too, after debuting with this performance, you'll receive a whole mountain of fan letters. Because among them there'll be weird ones, you'll have to properly throw them away. Especially in your case with that chest. It appears that men will be unable to take their eyes off. Miss Ilya? Somehow that got me excited. I guess that just for a little bit it should be fine, so can't you let me rub them for a bit? Don't worry, it won't hurt. My goddess. Ahem. Troopmaster, you were here. The pant shouldn't have been there, right? Thank you for working hard until late. Aren't there a little too many inappropriate speech and conducts during practice? It's acting coaching. Acting coaching. More importantly, Rixia, today is already late, so spend the night in my apartment. I can't let you return to a dangerous place like that at such an hour. She lives in downtown, if you don't remember. It's not such a dangerous place. They're all nice people, and they've been so kind to me who's just moved there. They've got ulterior motives. Even at the best of times, many areas are full of hot-blooded youngsters. At night when they see that captivating body, it's possible they aren't able to self-control themselves. It goes without saying that they'll assault you. Only you would do that, right? By the way, Ilya, there's a call for you. Maybe it was from a girl. Yes, what do you do? Of course I'll take it. Sorry, I'll leave for a bit. Yes. She doesn't ever change. Thought she would have been a little disturbed by that letter, but... Well, she's Miss Ilya after all. A person who always emits a dazzling light like that of the golden sun. However, being that case, she should be careful about other people all the more. Sorry, I've made you wait. Don't mind it. Perhaps you stayed until late with your favorite rookie to practice. And taking the opportunity you dilly-dallied, maybe you tired out the Troopmaster. No way, as if something like that happened. More importantly, what's wrong? It's rare to meet this late. Yes. The tickets you sent me arrived just today. So I wanted to thank you. Is that so? I think you're very busy too, but come see the play if you can, okay? It's on the first day of the anniversary festival, so I think you'll be able to get a day off, right? I'll manage somehow. However, I'm sorry somehow. It's on the first day of the public performance, and there are even 2 S-seat tickets. Well, it's a star actress privilege. And if you come see me, Cecile, I'll be full of fighting spirit. If I'm in front of a friend, I won't be able to do something shameful. You're strong in the face of adversity as always. Or maybe you're the type who gets fired up just because it's facing adversity. I won't deny it. Come along with a very handsome man for decoration. Your workplace is that kind of place, so there should be many promising men, right? You're right. Oh, sorry. Don't worry about it. I've already got over it. Reference to Guy. I see. That's right, then why don't you invite the younger brother? If I remember correctly, he has returned to Crossbell, right? Are you talking about Lloyd? Would it be fine? I think he's busy. However, I think he's never seen one of your plays. Maybe it would be the right chance. Yes, do it. I'm sorry, it's almost time for my night shift. Thank you for the tickets. I'm really looking forward to it. Do your best with the practice finishing touches. You do your best too, Cecile. 3 years, eh? Maybe it's still too early for her sadness to fade away. So I'm trying to figure out is were they married or just boyfriend-girlfriend? A list of the major investment enterprises in the Empire region. A list of all the kinds of speculation in the Calvert region. The sales performance of the 3 largest pharmaceutical manufacturers in the Rempharia region. And as for Liberl, a list of the new Orbital engine delivery destinations. As expected of Crossbell, general information flows in. Good haul, good haul. Man, the job this time was pretty simple too. When I properly finished in the database, I got the treasure information my client was looking for. Because security awareness is still lacking. If it is now, I can do as much as I like. It seems they're taking life lightly. Yuck. When it's cold, pizza is inedible. Depends on the pizza. Some of them are really awful and cold, some are perfectly fine. As expected, both information and pizza are best when they're still hot, or something. Now then, past here, it's private. Maybe I'll capture the IBC terminal. I might discover Kitty's true identity. This is pretty fun. An Orbital mail. Dear Mr. Yona Sacred, trusting thou skill, there is a matter I want to consult about. Wow, sources. Seems that's coming through a large terminal somewhere. Redirected from the waterfront area route. Hayway Trading Company. Yeah. So it was Yin. Things are getting interesting, aren't they? Chapter 2, whatever this is called. I'm home. I'm back. Welcome back. Ellie, Tio, you came back before us. After all, we only helped with an easy document sorting at headquarters. Then I made lunch together with Tio. Is there even our share? Yes, if you're fine with a simple pasta and salad. That's plenty. Thank you for treating us. Then you two go wash your hands. Sounds like she knows where we've been. By the way, Mr. Lloyd, Randy, you helped with the traffic control. How'd it go? It was quite troublesome. They had us move the illegally parked Orbital vehicles with all our might, even alongside the wall. There were many in the entertainment district. Seems it was just before a performance, so excitement was in the air. Now that you mention it, next month we'll finally see the opening to the public of Arc-en-Ciel's new piece. Golden Sun, Silver Moon, right? Wanted to get tickets too, but unfortunately they're completely sold out for the next month. Just finally managed to get at least some B seats for the months after that performance. Is the Arc-en-Ciel that much popular? Should be that popular. It's true that the figurehead star Ilya Platier is extremely famous. Now that I think about it, I saw the Arc-en-Ciel musical program once, but I've never seen a play with Ilya Platier too. Good grief, how pitiful. In this world, there's 2 species of humans. Those that have seen a play with Ilya Platier, and those who haven't, by Randy Orlando. What an exaggeration. But she really is amazing. How to say, once you end up seeing her acting, it's like your soul is grabbed a hold of. If in this world geniuses exist, without a doubt she is one. Now I have become a little interested. By the way, I've been thinking that lately the jobs we receive are strangely numerous. Could that also be one of the causes? Well, the Crossbell Founding Anniversary Festival and the debut of the Arc-en-Ciel new piece are just overlapping after all. Police work is going to become busier compared to the average year. Well, what comes to us are solely nothing more than odd jobs. More or less. And yet we even had a responsibility job from the very start. Even the Crossbell Times didn't write about it sarcastically. But still, even now they compare us to bracers. Especially to Mrs. Stella and... That's true. They're only in 2, yet how can they be that successful? Maybe they act efficiently because they cooperate with other bracers. We are 4, but we don't have backup from the other sections. Judging by appearances, the key is that guy, Joshua. He surely helps efficiently. So yeah, this is... So we'll go with, he helps Estelle, who charges in at full speed. It's uncommon how well coordinated they are, being it in combat or with all the work. To sum it up, it's probably due to the quantity of experiences they went through. So it means that we still have some way to go. Now, we're progressing a lot too. Recently we earned a reliable helper too. By the way, where is Zeit? I didn't see him today. It seems that yesterday he stayed all the day on the rooftop basking in the sun. It's good he helped us when fighting monsters. But what does he do normally? He is very proud. Wonder if it's nonsense trying to bind him with rules we humans decide. Well, since he's registered as a police dog, I want him to abide by a minimum of rules. However, at first I thought he could have been feared by this... One second. However, at first I thought he would be feared by the local citizens, but... To think he even ended up saving a child from a car accident. That truck failing to turn the steering wheel smashed against the fence. First I thought, what kind of sound was that? Zeit gallantly saved Ryu, who seemed to have been run over by the car, when he went outside in hot haste, whatever that means. Well, he played a good active role against that old man Arios, right? For sure. And since then, he's become especially popular with the West Street people. Ryu and the others seem to have become emotionally attached to him. That's true. We can't count on Zeit's popularity too much. We must be the ones to do our best. I agree. Then we should clear some support requests in the afternoon. Tio can now summon Zeit. Zeit appears in the AT bar. He'll act as support when the turn changes. There will be times where this cannot be used. So, I think it's under status we can see these. Oh well. So we have the old private property monster extermination from Chief Tulta. Monsters have taken over the village's private estate. Although we lock them in, the situation is still very dangerous. Enigma practical test. Look for people willing to assist with Enigma practical testing. If there's no danger during testing, we're targeting those familiar with the use of Enigma. So ask for Windy. That one we may do right off the bat. I was planning to basically go around talking to people, find the hidden loot, and so on. Guardian Force Drill Participation. Sonia, 3000 Mira. From Tangram Vice Corps Commander came a request to participate in live combat drill with the new recruits. Speak to Tangram Gate Command Room. Wanted Monsters, West Crossbell Highway. So, Nepenthes is a plant, if I remember correctly. We hope the Special Support Section officers will deal with the problem swiftly. Attacking them simultaneously will result in painful reaction. Be sure to kill them one by one. That looks like it's a long time, but I can't quite tell. So this is the one that actually is high priority, and that top one's a mandatory mission. So when starting a chapter, you gotta do the most important thing in the game, and that is feed your feline. Oh! Have some cat food. I don't know if you actually get anything different for giving him a fish, but I'll try that next chapter. Because I think you can only feed the cat once per chapter. 3 fish fillet. Wonder where you got this from. But yeah, that's use for the fish, I guess. So Sergei could be in there, it's just I don't want to talk to the old codger. But new chapter, hopefully new weapons. I did not get any U materials, I should point out. It appears those from Ravash have already been released. Holy cow, couldn't the police been a little more firm? This way, won't they set a bad example for the citizens too? So yeah, it's not worth it. This is a 20-point boost. It's not that pricey. And for Randy, this is a definite. Although his is freaking expensive, just like their staff. Armor-wise... So 93 for Tio. Ellie, that's actually a big boost for her at this stage. Not so much for Randy. Although Randy does get a lot of art defense. He gets 14 out of it. Lloyd has this equipped currently. I will buy one, but that's it. So anyway, we're going to ignore Wendy for the time being. It's Lloyd and the others. Hello. You finally remembered my name. I remember it. Lloyd and the others from the Special Thoughts section. You don't remember it yet. It's Special Support section. By the way, how come she only remember Mr. Lloyd's name? Way to go, Lloyd. To think that a lady disregarded me and you made an impression on her. What are you talking about? Mimi roots for you, so do your best. I too couldn't get tickets for the Arc-on-Ciel public performance. There was a long line at the department store. It seems they were sold out in an instant at the other shops. Wanted to show Mimi Ilia Platier's acting. Can't be helped. The month after the next, I'll try to get them once more. Lloyd, Randy, thank you for helping me with traffic control before. I mean, Detective Lloyd and Triple S, sir, thank you for your collaboration. Officer Kate, we don't mind you not staying on ceremony like that. We're indebted to you every now and then. That's true. Next time something happens, you won't mind helping. By all means, please call us readily. Thank you, you really helped me. Well then, I'll do my best with my duties. You do your best too, okay? Livia and Crosswell say they really like the liveliness. Especially when the festival comes, both the elderly and the young get excited. The founding anniversary festival that will open next month is going to be the 70th. Wonder how much lively this place will become this year. Should be livelier, but yeah. I walked to the back street and I meant to go into the fancy restaurant. With the anniversary festival getting closer, we receive a great number of reservations. It's tough to coordinate them. Planning the stockings, designing the decorations, in a way or another, it becomes busy. And he just repeats that. They say there was a very bad scramble for the Arc-on-Ciel tickets. This is another example of the common people not knowing how to resign themselves. It's much clever to not get involved in it if you can't obtain them anyway. Welcome. What would you like to order? It's not that I'm being prejudiced or anything, mind you. Well, today the sun is too... Guys, talk about something. This conversation isn't moving on, right? Oops. Hey, don't be so tense. Even if it's a formal marriage interview, it's not like you two don't know each other. Okay, so they just caused him to say his first line. So that's one of those arranged marriage type deals. Forgot where it was. I think it was on Anime News Network. They were talking about the arranged marriages, how there's still services out there in Japan that will basically coordinate singles so that they can meet up. And those are apparently more important than normal on account of the whole collapsing birth rate there. Should we have tea or somewhere? That's what I thought, but I'm running out of money. Just as I thought, let's stroll around the department store. Where are you going today? I'm in the mood for window shopping at the department store. They just repeat. Welcome to the department store Times. Are you looking for something? Please leave me to explain each shop. We even perform a time guide service for trains, buses, and airships. After all, there are lots of customers in the Empire and Republic. Please, everyone, use it too. Welcome to the department store Times. For any need, the person in charge at the front information will help you out. Take your time and enjoy shopping. So he's not saying anything in particular to Ellie this time. Please listen to me. Even though I begged Mr. Southwark to please secure me Arc-on-Ciel tickets, he says they're all sold out. I thought that if I worked in the department store, I could have got them. Sorry, there are rules even for selling tickets. I couldn't buy them for me either. Janetta, please don't be so down. I'll make amends next time. Really? Then take me on a date next time. I don't mind it, but are you really fine with that? I absolutely wanted those tickets. Stupid Mr. Southwark, please take me on a date next time. You're desperate. He said that, not me, even though I thought it. The Arc-on-Ciel new public piece performance has been announced. The musical is called Golden Sun, Silver Moon. We too had tickets for sale, but in a day they are sold out. They're extremely popular as expected. Anything new here? Crossbow times 3. Oops. Something for Ellie, but it's way too expensive. And at this point, the tier balms are just worthless on account of not being able to heal enough, so I'll stick with my whopping 0 of them. Spoke to him already. My parents, even if they entrusted the shopping to a child, they wouldn't even give them 1 mira of tip. Because I don't receive the exact amount to do shopping, I don't even get the change for myself. I hate having calculating parents. And he repeats that. My daughter runs a juice shop in the governmental district. Having gotten quite used to the trade, she boasts about it at home one way or another, but to me, she's still got a long way to go. The road of a trader is a steep one. So, funny thing about juice stands, something else that I read about. I could not believe how many US states it's illegal for a child to have a freaking lemonade stand. Illinois allows it, but that's probably a temporary thing, and it was just utterly shocking. And then by Illinois, I should mention you have to break down the various localities, because it could still be illegal on a local level rather than a state or anything. But damn. Mom's old enough too. I want to hear her be a brand freak. I don't want her to be a brand freak. To value mobility and durability, or to value combination in the design. There's an infinite variety of what to look for in fashion depending on the customer. Please choose the clothes you want. Those suck. She should be doing her lap around here now. There she is. In Crossbill, there are brand shops from all over the world. However, they have prices I can't permit with my secret savings. And she just repeats that. Just before a trader came saying he wanted to something wholesale works of art. I don't know if he's buying or selling, unfortunately. That's a keyword that's missing there that changes everything. However, the quality wasn't very good, so I respectfully turned him down, so he was a seller. I feel that who does business with money-making intentions lacks aesthetic sense. Nothing here. The Crossbell Guardian forces set up their main headquarters at Belgard Gate. Here they have the newest and best equipment, but it appears that even without having the opportunity to distinguish themselves, they just do plain activities. For an occupation where you have to pace around like yours, Mr. Customer, I suggest to choose good shoes. Depending on the shoes, the way you feel tired after having walked for a long period of time is completely different. Nothing. So yeah, why doesn't their inventory update other than the newspaper? Not even setting foot in the department store until I'm ready for side quest stuff. Let's see if they have any books for us in the library. Lloyd, something like showing your face after noon is rare for you. Was this your day off, perhaps? Uncle, it isn't, unfortunately. The sports section has a few days off, you see. Today we've been working since morning. Though I only understood it recently, we are quite busy. Is that so? That's pleased for you. The library has a proper day off. Among government workers, we have it easy. The public library is closed precisely 1 day per week. Because I'm a librarian, it happens I have to do odd jobs even on my days off. This public library has quite an old history. As for the previous library, it seems it was a place for storing the ledgers of the original Crossbelt traders. That's why materials from around 300 years ago still remain. As a researcher of history, it's like a treasure trove of materials. As for the materials from the time, it seems this library inherited them properly, though they are not available to the public. The director comes to work even on days the library is closed to sort and catalog the books. It isn't just because he likes books, he's been doing his best for the citizens as well. Though it is a managerial position that doesn't stand out, I think he is a fine man. He even cares for the library's front lawn. He's a diligent and fine man, yada yada. So excited. Mom will read me a book, I can't wait. Then what she heard was the voice of the goddess. Come now, the road has been opened. Return to your friends. The little fox who heard that started to run in a big hurry. I thought I'd try my hand at a business, so I started the stand. But I had to take out a loan to buy this cart. Gotta do my best to earn money. Because I wanted to test my own strength, I didn't rely on my mother and took out a loan. I will make my food cart business a success, pay back the loan, and be a real merchant. I've gotta do my best. Let's talk to the geezer here. Really looking forward to the Arc-on-Sale performance. So do I. Since I got my hands on BC tickets, I'm gonna go see it. Next month we will finally celebrate the opening of the festival, celebrating the 70th anniversary of the founding of Crossbell State. To celebrate this special occasion, the festival period has been extended and will be held for 5 days. For the details, please look at your guide pamphlet. The confrontation on the next fiscal year's budget's begun, eh? Mass media are highly interested in the Budget Congress questions and answer sessions. Big shot politicians always speak with an air of importance, somehow putting pressure on the young congressman. Well, this one was a wasted trip. So you guys, thank you for your hard work. Franz, how you been lately? You said you couldn't make up studying time, but... You're talking about the detective exam? As you can see, I would prefer normal duties for now. Of course, I haven't given up on becoming a detective, though. Seems difficult. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Leave it to me. You hang in there, too, alright, Lloyd? Everyone, please listen for a moment. Yesterday, an amazing operation room for the 1st Crime Division exclusive use was established in the basement. That so? Well, it's an amazing room. They even have 3 operators. So vexing, but I won't lose. Well, that's our 1st Crime Division for you. Miss Ellie and Miss Tio, thank you very much for your help just before. Were you satisfied with that? Being able to look over those past cases was very instructive. I'm glad for you. After it was decided that an orbital terminal would have been placed at the police too, its database compilation is proceeding little by little. I may need a hand again when that time comes. Please help me again. So I haven't done this at all. Everyone, looks like you filled the combat notebook considerably. I would like to take down notes about monsters, so I wonder if you could show it to me. Gladly. Thank you. I return your notebook. This is your compensation. Please take it. 1,500 Mira, 3U materials. When you collect other monster data, please stop by again, okay? We'll do it. We will gladly come again. That's what she said. So... we don't have any business upstairs, yada yada. Don't have any business downstairs. At the Founding Anniversary Festival, there are going to be all sorts of events. Since we are the police, we have a load of jobs like security and guiding the citizens. It's really the biggest job of the year. We must give our all. Come next month, our District Crime Prevention Department is going to be very busy too. Hey, it's you guys. Recently there's been an increase in violence-related incidents. We in the 2nd Division have no time to rest. Is that so? That concerns me a little. Looks like the Anniversary Festival is not the only thing approaching. Please be careful, guys. When patrolling the city, you should mind your surroundings. Geez, this week was nothing but incidents. Last night was an all-nighter on this side of inspection too, you know? Then again, on the warehouse area, it seems there was a shooting incident. Geez, I wish the citizens understood at least a bit of these hardships. All-nighter course is tough. Please don't pay well enough. Recently, disturbing talks of acts of violence and so on have increased. Last night, even a shooting incident occurred. I was going to do an inquiry about it now. I'm just arranging the draft budget in a conference room at City Hall. Putting together a budget outline, heading for the Budget Congress next month. Of course, the conference is only for us financial department officials, but some of the congressmen will come to stick their heads in. I'll have to show up again for the afternoon part. Wonder if the congressmen will stick their heads in. Well, slam the door on their nosy little beaks, and they'll get that message, I hope. Seems the new Arc-on-Ciel piece is called Golden Sun Silver Moon. When it was announced, enthusiastic fans gathered, and there's a big ruckus around here. Even the BC tickets for the Arc-on-Ciel are quite few. Unfortunately, I could only give up this time. Really, for a student, they're an article out of reach. I tried asking my parents, but it's not a spectacle a mere student can see so many times. I slept in on the day the tickets for the new piece went on sale. I rushed out to buy them, but they were sold out with the person before me. Stupid me, I can't see Lady Ilia now. I thought I'd be able to see Lady Ilia once again, and yet I've been patient for this day to come. Hey mister, why don't you come have some fun? You know, lately the customers who come for business entertainment have increased by a lot. I'm happy. It must be because the Congress is approaching. Customers for the entertainment business increase, powerful congressmen here, we have services free of charge, yada yada. So yeah, I've almost been at this for 40 minutes. The Orbital Network can be said to be some curious and unknown thing for Crossbell. The fact that we adopted it promptly is for the future's sake. That is where the manager plan lies. Master plan, is that supposed to be? Let's see. I may have to put a break in the video. Yeah. I'm looking out the window, not the game, so that's why I'm kind of staying in place. So yeah, in order to simplify the editing, if I find anything of value, I'll splice that in, otherwise this is kind of it. Top floor of the corridors and rooms are large, so cleaning's tough. She repeats that. I'm hoping I can sweep through this real fast. Room's empty, next. Room's empty, next. Today, persons from the Epstein Foundation came to lead the Orbital Network. Now we can enrich the hotel services even more. It is the online reservation system the manager suggested, right? It's an excellent thing, but I do not completely understand it in detail. Maybe I've aged too. I do not understand what the online reservation system is. If I remember correctly, you're Tio's chief. Why is someone from the Epstein Foundation in this hotel? Because this hotel has decided to adopt the Orbital Network I came to supervise. If an enterprise or hotel sends an application, it can take part in the Orbital Network test trials. I see. By the way, is that Orbital Network stuff an easy thing to get installed? Well, there are regularized inspections about the type of industry, the uses, and so on. However, the IPC takes charge of the terminal equipment full cost, so they're privileged as a test environment. That's right, thanks to them I can do a lot of tests that I want to perform. The IPC really graced us. Since the people who can even use the terminals are still a few, coaching them's hard. And with this, I'll be splicing stuff in. See you in a second. I didn't see anything else. As far as I can tell, there aren't any hidden quests that are up for grabs here. I'm going to splice in the bakery that gave me the coffee thing, like the espresso or whatever it was, and then the one thing from the library. And when we pick up next time, we will go into Gen 10 and start the optional side quest before going on with the main storyline quest. So it's a little surprising that there was so little to do this time around. I wonder if that's a sign of things to come. But anyway, I am the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.